November marks the one-year anniversary of the tight mayoral race between Toni Preckwinkle and Lori Lightfoot, which left the two candidates in a runoff election. The runoff in April of 2019 resulted in the election of Chicago's first female African-American mayor and the first openly LGBTQ mayor. However, ever since her inauguration 6 months ago, Lightfoot has been under the watchful eye of Chicagoans who are eager to see if she will follow through with her campaign promises. In a study conducted by Chicago Business, the overall rating she was given after her first 100 days in office was a B, as her security and inclusion ratings were low, but her political reform ratings were high. However, recent events have resulted in criticisms from several city groups over what she has promised to do in office versus what has actually played out.
Just cut the budget.
There are a lot of good union employees that have worked and they deserve their fair share.
And my property taxes go up, and it's really emotional and really frustrating.
LaToya Kimbrough, in-house intern for Chicago Teachers Union, thinks Chicagoans are right to feel frustrated, saying, quote, "We're not asking for anything other than what she promised when she was running for office. She was very clear. She made these promises, and that's a lot of the reason why she won," end quote. Amongst her promises was the reduction of Chicago's budget deficit. As of now, Chicago has an $838 million deficit, which the mayor hopes to fix through tax hikes. Mayor Lightfoot has proposed several taxes, such as raising the restaurant tax and rideshare tax. However, both proposals have received scrutiny over if it will discourage people from dining or using rideshare apps downtown. One thing Mayor Lightfoot's budget lacked was a property tax hike, but she says it's not off the table just yet.
Listening very, very closely to what I hear all over the city, which is nobody wants a property tax increase. But having said that, we're not in a position at this early stage in the process to really take anything off the table.
A property tax hike is highly unpopular among Chicagoans, and if the mayor does decide to go through with it, more criticism will come. Taylor Frankel, a nurse's assistant in Rogers Park, thinks Lightfoot is capable of more, saying, quote, "I think she's got to step up her game. She seemed promising in the beginning, but as of now she has a lot to prove. But I'm sure being the mayor in a city like Chicago is hard, especially for a black woman," end quote.
Changing the culture that aldermanic prerogative is such a part of has not been easy. It's not over. We haven't declared victory, but I think we've taken some really positive steps.
One of Lightfoot's biggest goals was to make neighborhoods that have been untouched in years into bustling commercial centers in order to bring life back to those communities. As a part of her commitment to this goal, the mayor has included the establishment of 5 new regional small business centers in the 2020 budget, which will provide easy access to business licensing and communities so that they can thrive. She has had other recent victories, such as raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour and hiring Norman Livingston Kerr to act as the new violence prevention manager in the Office of Public Safety and remaking the Board of Education. The controversy over Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson has also brought attention to the mayor, and on November 8th, the mayor introduced Charlie Black as the interim police chief. There is a long way to go before Lori Lightfoot can be given an official rating, but it's clear that Chicagoans are wanting more. However, no matter what, Lightfoot will remain an important figure in Chicago history.